Society, business, and technology. They are advancing and converging, faster and faster every day. So what does that mean for the future? And as we evolve, what do we stand to gain or lose? We asked 4 experts from diverse backgrounds to explore these questions with us at the Landor Salon. And now, we invite you to imagine with us the many possible futures that lie ahead.
We're all collectively sharing what our visions are of the future. There is no Futurepedia, there's a Wikipedia, but there will be a Futurepedia.
And so where does that future sense come from? How do you know this thing?
It's not trickle down. Design, creativity, maybe even technology and society is not trickle down like economics. It is definitely trickle up.
One of the major problems I find in terms of research from students is they go and sit and they Google it, which is someone else's secondhand information. I mean, nobody looks at books anymore. Nobody reads, nobody does any of those things. They just sit and Google and find out what somebody else has filtered to them as being that piece of information.
If we think about all these things, I don't think that information is flat. I think that books are extremely boring. That we'll find out that information is visually driven and that it will actually stimulate our imaginations beyond things that we ever hoped our children to think of.
And I just think we need to be very careful when we talk about sort of the end of text. You know, the text culture gave us things like the Constitution. And I think we need to be wary of being seduced by the creative possibilities of the market and not ignore the things that reduces.
Absolutely.
Now, is that future sense something you each feel like you found for yourself? Because it's probably not, I don't know, is that something that can be taught?
There is no foresight culture. Doesn't exist. There's a very small number of countries, and they tend to be embattled cultures, like Singapore, Taiwan, Israel. All 3 of those countries have a foresight culture, you can say, that's actually at the political level, they pay for it at the university level, and they actually, it trickles down into the average person. Most cultures don't have that.
I think an interesting challenge for us in the future is to recognize that all these problems that you're talking about
There are problems.
are everybody's problems.
Technology, is it an enabler of the future? Does it come with built-in problems? Is it more trouble than it's worth? I mean, what's the role of technology as we think about the future?
When we talk about technology, one of the big challenges we have is who's in charge? Who's going to help us make sure that technology is used for all the wonderful things it can do?
What is technology? Is technology IT technology, or is it the framework of all intelligence, whether it's, you know, painting or fashion or architecture or natural systems restoration? You know, everything has a technical reality to it.
I see about 3 people who want to jump in, and so this is actually the perfect time to say, unfortunately, our formal structure time is up. But the good news is we always structure a reception after this to continue the dialogue with everybody outside this room. So I want to thank our panelists for coming. I thought it was